Well, it's no secret the New Orleans Police Department is facing some major challenges, including finding a replacement for Superintendent Sean Ferguson.
And now eyewitness investigator David Hammer found NOPD is trying to deal with its image problem through a new social media strategy.
3 people shot in a span of 6 minutes in 2 separate incidents just blocks apart. September 17th was a horrific night of violence in Gentilly Woods and Pines Village that left a man dead and 2 injured. And the public could follow it all on the New Orleans Police Department's Twitter feed. City Council crime analyst Jeff Asher tracked more than 1,300 shooting incidents since January 2021, matched them with more than 700 NOPD Twitter alerts, and found the department used Twitter to notify the public about 60 to 70% of shootings most months. But then a team of consultants, led by former New York Police Chief Fausto Pichardo and management consultant John Linder, came out with a report on how to strengthen NOPD operations. It recommended, quote, controlling the narrative across all social media platforms. Asher kept tracking the NOPD Twitter account and found shooting alerts dropped off the table, from half of all shootings in September to 24% of them in October to just 7.5% of them in November. Only 5 of the 66 shootings last month got an alert on Twitter. Instead, NOPD started tweeting about more arrests, holiday events, and press conferences.
You should accentuate the great work of NOPD officers. No doubt about it.
City Council President Helena Moreno says NOPD should do a better job touting their officers' accomplishments.
But it doesn't mean that you then not provide any information about the negative, particularly when you're a public agency like the NOPD. The people of the city deserve to know the truth about what's happening in our community, particularly when it comes to violence.
NOPD spokesman Gary Scheets confirmed to us in an email, quote, there has been a shift in messaging strategy to include more news about positive departmental accomplishments. But he quickly added that all shootings are still reported to area news outlets every day on the department's major offense log.
I don't see the logic of not doing it or any kind of valid reason as to not to share this information.
Criminologist Ashraf Esmail runs the Center for Racial Justice at Dillard University, and he says the public has come to rely on social media for these important alerts.
You know, obviously when there's a violent crime or a shooting, this is a crisis going on, and the public needs to be alerted quickly. And generally, the public, like many of us, have our phones. We're on, the internet right now. We get alerts very quickly.
Moreno says she plans to ask NOPD to resume Twitter alerts about all major incidents as soon as possible. David Hammer, Eyewitness News.
NOPD also uses Facebook and Instagram, but rarely used those accounts to post about shootings the way it did on Twitter.